Oh, hello there, simple carbon-based life forms. I've been watching your climate panic from orbit, and bless your hearts, it's time for a little reality check from someone who actually understands planetary cycles. Let's talk about the green rise. You see a crisis, we see a long overdue planetary expansion. You call it a catastrophe. We call it the new carbon era. Try to keep up. Look at this. You humans are so precious with your anxiety. You think you're killing the planet? Please. You're just the alarm clock waking it up from a long, cold nap. Earth's actual plan involves a lot more green than your tiny brains can handle. It's not a funeral. It's a biological housewarming party. Geologically speaking, your biosphere has been starving. Imagine eating one cracker a week for 1,000,000 years. That was your pre-industrial baseline. A total carbon drought. You were in the danger zone, pre-industrial starvation. If you hadn't started burning things, the plants would have eventually, well, let's just say they weren't happy. And here is the punchline. The Industrial Revolution was a biological rescue mission. You didn't mean to, of course. You were just looking for cheap energy to build more toasters. But you unintentionally liberated millions of years of trapped carbon, returning it to the surface where it actually belongs. You're accidental heroes. How ironic. Now look at the map. Earth is greening, fast. Satellites don't lie, even if your news anchors do. The biosphere is aggressively responding to its new carbon-rich diet. More leaf area everywhere. It's like the planet just got a massive upgrade, and you're the only ones complaining about the color. It's green. You like green, right? Here's some science for your primitive synapses. CO2 makes plants water efficient. In the low CO2 era, plants were gasping, dehydrating, literally losing their breath. But now, they have tighter pores. They're sipping and retaining water. They can finally expand into deserts because they aren't constantly parched. You're welcome, Sahara. And look at the north. Millions of square kilometers in Canada and Siberia are opening up. It's a massive territorial expansion for ecosystems and your prime real estate. New forests, grazing lands, human settlements. Earth is literally growing, but you're too busy worrying about a little permafrost to see the new frontier. Cute. Plot twist time. The biosphere is robust. You are fragile. The planet loves the heat and the CO2. It's experiencing a renaissance while you're having a logistical crisis. The problem isn't nature. It's your static legacy infrastructure that hates the new baseline. Maybe stop building your forever homes on shifting sand. Just a thought. Let's shift the paradigm. On the left, your anthropocentric panic. On the right, civilizational resilience. See the difference? One involves crying, the other involves building. Stop viewing CO2 as a toxic poison and start seeing it as a vital raw material. It's the building block of life. Honestly, do I have to explain everything? You aren't climate victims. You are Earth custodians. Or at least you could be if you stopped trying to freeze the climate in time like a bug in amber. Climate management is the next step for a maturing species. Unless you'd prefer to go back to the carbon drought and starvation? No, I didn't think so. Upgrade the real estate. A sea level rise of a few millimeters is an engineering challenge, not an apocalypse. Build dikes, floating architecture, dynamic coastal defenses. Integrate your cities with the marine ecosystems. Adapt your static civilization to a dynamic planet. It's called evolution. You should try it sometime. Building the foundation requires active management. Use terra preta, biochar, and holistic grazing to turbocharge your soil. High-quality soil means high-quality food. Simple, right? Manage the new green expansion instead of running away from it. You could be feeding billions more if you weren't so busy being terrified of a little warmth. Mining the sky. Surplus CO2 isn't biological waste. It's airborne inventory. Capture it, pyrolyze it, and turn it into the buildings, fuels, and soil of tomorrow. It's a closed loop. You're literally surrounded by the resources you need. You just need to stop looking down at your feet and start looking up at the sky. Carbon is your friend. The greenhouse renaissance, maximum biomass, advanced infrastructure, a richer, greener planet shaped by active custodians. This is the future you're running away from. It's a world that thrives on the very things you fear. A planet where nature and technology aren't at war, but are finally working together. Beautiful, isn't it? Civilizational resilience. Don't panic. Build. It's a simple instruction, really, even for a species that still thinks digital watches are a pretty neat idea. So there you have it. The crisis is actually your greatest opportunity. But what do I know? I'm just an alien with a superior perspective. Good luck with your little planet.